Here we go. Day 82, Facebook jail. Same shit, different day, people. So it's one of those things that I almost find the comedy in it. And this video will be a positive video as far as why I actually miss Facebook. I do have to tell you, in the first week or so, I was kind of in shock and kind of depressed for not being on Facebook. Now, I'm going to tell you the reverse caveat of that. And I was like, man, I can't connect with people. Like, and some people say, George, you have 8 other social media outlets that you use. You have YouTube, you have Periscope, you have Twitter, you have TikTok, you have Instagram, you have this and that and everything else. But it's one of those things that I have to admit, Facebook is not perfect in any way, shape, or form. But when you look at the bigger picture as far as Facebook is concerned, it is one of the best and most intuitive and easiest platforms to utilize in order to send and receive information, which is usually important, not only on a personal level, but also on the business levels. So I've actually missed my people, the people in my circle, some of my coworkers, some of my ex-coworkers, some of my extended family members. You know, seeing them and their daily progressions in life, I miss. Now, wherever there's always a positive, there's a slight negative. I will tell you that Facebook as a whole, I've noticed that I'm a lot more productive. I tend to be a little bit more happier on a everyday average. And I have to say, in the grand scheme of things, I miss it, but now I understand it. And it's hard to explain what I mean. Now I understand it. I haven't seen, there's a movie documentary that was out about social medias on Netflix. Everybody told me to watch it. I even forgot the name of it, so I can't even reference it. But I want to go watch it now because I've had both, where Facebook and other social media outlets consumed a majority of my days. Now, granted, some of it was personal, a lot of it was business, but it was still considered to be a time waster. And now I get all my stuff done within reason. I'm going to say half the week, so 3-4 days a week. I'm done by 4 or 5 o'clock. Why? Because I haven't been going down that rabbit hole of Facebook as much as I used to. Because you have to know and understand, both my personal and business accounts were used for business purposes, so I'd have to check into both. But then I would go down the rabbit hole and see a lot of my friends, pictures of their children's birthdays, when they went on vacation, special announcements. Like, I don't get that as much on Instagram. Instagram, yes, it's owned by Facebook. Yes, it has its pros and cons as well, but it's not Facebook. And MySpace was so long ago, I can't even remember MySpace. But I definitely have to say, in some ways, I do miss being on Facebook. Now, if I ever, and when I get back on Facebook, let's think positive, are things going to change? For sure. Because now I understand what needs to be done in order to be successful or be in a better mood. I believe when I say this, Facebook has control over everybody. Some people won't admit it, and that's fine. But in some way, shape, or form, Facebook has an impact on your life. And it's probably both positive and negative. But if you ever take an extensive amount of time, some people go to Facebook jail for 7 days, 14 days. The longest I've ever heard anybody is 30 days. I'm on day 82, people. And it's crazy because a lot of people are like, George, Why don't you make a secondary account? And the stubborn part of me goes, funk that. No, I'm not going to make a second account. No, I'm not going to let Facebook win. If I can't get into Facebook, I don't want to be on Facebook ever again if they don't let me in. And when I say that is, and day 84, tomorrow, I'm going to, because most likely there will be a day 84, explain the issues and the voids and the lack of communication down to a point so you can kind of understand why this is happening. But all I have to say is I miss each and every one of my friends in some way, shape, or form for not seeing their daily and weekly posts on Facebook. But again, everything happens for a reason in life, and I think this happened for a reason. And I have to say, my business is thriving. My personal life is thriving. I'm spending more time with the kids. I'm forget it. I've been super dad, especially in the last few weeks, because I have a lot more time. And I found that time that I was missing. You know, you have to think every hour of the day is 4% of your day. And some people are like, oh, if I waste an hour here, I waste an hour there, it doesn't add up. People, it might not add up on a daily note, but when you add it up through a week and a month and a year, that's a lot of time. And maybe, you know, all this crazy controversy happening with Facebook and all the negatives that are happening with these social media outlets, maybe it was my time to jump off the platform and reassess everything. So if I do get back on the platform, I know how to adapt, because I think these social media outlets are all going against the grain and going rogue in their own ways. And I think they're all going to be really, really penalized in multiple ways. I don't care the Facebook valuation. I don't care that they're worth almost $1 trillion. Who fucking cares? At the end of the day, you know, even the biggest giants get knocked down. And some of the biggest companies that I've seen in the past got knocked down. So, I mean, look at Blockbuster, look at Sears, look at all these major companies that everybody used to go and shop or get services from. And then all of a sudden, a couple wrong moves, regulations, tough times, and poof, they're all fucking gone. Anyways, I'm having a fantastic day. Sorry I'm swearing a little bit on this video. I'm going to try my best to swear less, but whenever I get excited or I'm super hyped up or I'm really pissed, then the swears come out. And I'm definitely not pissed, because I went on 3 listing appointments yesterday, and 2 of them are thinking it over. One, I got a brand new, hey, let's move forward. So that one will be coming into the mix. I haven't signed the contract yet, but they're going to probably sign the contract tomorrow or the day after. And we're going to get that party started in the middle of March. Got a new listing coming on the market tomorrow. And I have to say, it's the nicest house on the block in the area, and it's going to sell like nobody's business. Why? Because it's in that affordability wheel, that wheel of let's make a deal. Because every other home that's selling at this price point are selling in hours and days. If they are, they're gone within 7 days. So I have a lot to look forward to. I'm going to my open house at Quail West. I have a couple other big opportunities and listings I'm working on right now, which hopefully I can share with you in the coming weeks. One of them should be around April 15th, after season. But I'm super excited for what lies ahead. And there's going to be a couple surprises for me and the family coming up soon. No, we're not having a 4th child. So if you think that's happening, that's not happening. I want it to happen, but it's not happening. Not anytime soon. Let's just say it's going to be business ventures and directions that could take us down different paths in life, which will be cool. It'll be exciting. I'm ultra motivated. But I hope everybody has a great day, and see you later. Bye.